sometimes it does get to me because I didn't choose to be in this position.
19-year-old Gladiola Banuelos, an undocumented student at Washington State University, was born in Tecate, Baja California. She was only 2 years old when her parents moved to the States and has always felt isolated.
We were financially struggling for most of my life, and it was hard to see my parents sometimes. Our culture was so different. I felt out of place whenever I would speak Spanish.
Both of her parents have jobs in construction and housekeeping. Neither have the college experience. But for Gladiola and her siblings, education was always the goal.
They always expected us to be the best in school and go to college and be this great person someday.
As of 2020, about 450,000 undocumented students are enrolled into post-secondary education. But the students face many obstacles that pose serious challenges in their educational pursuits, such as obtaining employment, finding scholarships, and an uncertain future.
Being able to pay for college was always stressful for me and my parents. It has felt unfair sometimes.
Marcella Pattinson is an MLK Distinguished Service Award recipient and Director of Undocumented Initiatives located on the Cub 4th floor. She has helped establish a community that offers support and emotional openness for undocumented students of all nationalities.
And if you have equity law, independent if you are a DACA student, independent if you are, if your parents are undocumented, or your partner, or your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, this is the space that you can be recognized for being you.
I feel like we've really built a little community here.
Gladiola made sure to point out that this center is more than just a space. It's a community that provides support, allows the ability to build friendships, but most importantly, provides hope.
Other students that they don't have hope, to bring in here because we have a space, because we care, because it's the right thing to do.
The students who seek this support experience great opportunities to obtain information about financial resources and receive support from faculty and peer networks.
We do focus a lot on looking for scholarships that are applicable for undocumented students, or also being able to get out of the dorms my first year was a big help for me too.
I really believe that that our job over here is not just give you that degree. I really believe that we give you tools to survive.
Even with the center's support, undocumented students still cannot work on campus. Gladiola says she's lucky her parents can help out.
If I wasn't undocumented, I could be working right now, and I could be making money and being able to pay everything by myself, because right now, although I do have school paid for, I still rely on my parents sometimes.
ASWSU tried to pass a bill this past year to help allow compensation for undocumented students, but when that failed, I reached out to new president Jacob Martinez, and he left us with this statement. Both Kiana and I will do our best to get undocumented students paid. We have seen all the hard work they have done and the time they put in helping students, and we believe they should be getting compensation. We'll be working with undocumented initiatives, and we'll also be working with our amazing executive staff. Our director and deputy directors of legislative affairs are passionate about the payment for undocumented students and believe we can find a way to make this happen. Until then, Gladiola's only source of compensation comes as a stipend for mentoring incoming first-year students at the African American Student Center. All community, equity, and social justice centers are located on the 4th floor of the Cub, and to some,
it feels like home.
Damon Alvarado, Murrow News 8.